Hi, my name is Maksuder. What's your name?
Hi, my name is John.
So what brings you here today?
Yeah, I have a lot of, problems right now, and I moved to, I moved my house. I moved my house like in last year July, and right now I live with my mom. Last week in the snow day break, that day, one thing happened between me, my mom, and the so-called landlord. The landlord is not a real landlord because she and her husband just rent an apartment from the building, and then they rent one room to me and my mom. And since we moved here, she usually tell us you cannot cook too late and you cannot cook too early, and you have to brush the bathroom in the way that she wants. And because I finished school usually 5:45, and I went home about 7, 8, and I could buy something to cook. My mom go to work and she have to eat in her workplace, but she bring from home. So sometimes I cook later than night or something, and she just get mad and want to kick us off. But I didn't care because based on my knowledge that she didn't have the contract, she cannot sue us in the court. But last snow day, she turned to curse my mom in some point, and then cursed my ancestors. In Chinese culture, if you curse somebody's ancestors or even late relative, passed away relative, is a very, very big offender, and I cannot hold my temper to beat her up. But here is America, and I really want to beat her up. But if I beat her up, the policeman gonna catch me and gonna give a protection order or something, and me and my mom gonna be kicked out. So I hold my temper, but right now I cannot concentrate to my course. Every day I feel angry and I just want to beat her up. That's it. And I have 6 courses right now. I don't have time to get mad with that. By the way, she's very short, and if I beat her up, it looks like you are a man and you do. So there is another interesting story is because I cannot beat her up by herself, so I wait till her husband at home. But her husband is a very gently style. Like she said, okay, I know my wife is mad, have some mental problem or something, I don't know. But I know she said a lot of bad things. But I have no method. If you guys want to move out, it's good to move out. If you guys don't want to move out, so just like this. So there is no way to beat them up.
It seems like you got a lot of things in play. So, as I understand that, if I just am correct on that. So you just moved into a house, right?
Yeah, since last year.
Since last year. And you have a situation that your landowner created a lot of problem.
Yeah.
Restriction about your living situation. Now you are mad and you want to beat the landlord.
Yes, she cursed in a very mean way about my ancestors and my passed away relatives, and I cannot stand for it. That's why.
So, as you said, you just moved to your house last year. What did you live before?
Well, it's all in Flushing. Last year I live in 33rd Avenue, Prince Street, and this year I live in Union Street. But it's just like, 6 or 8 blocks away. It's not that far around.
So you used to live alone or alone or live with
No, before I lived with my mom too.
So you and your mom just moved, last year moved to a new house, right?
Yeah, at the beginning it looks nice. The house is nice, the apartment good, and everything's fine. And then you like too many things to, because if you rent a house, no matter how late you cook, it's your right. Like nobody should bother you for that. But I tried my best to cook as early as I can. She still, but those are not important. The important thing is she starting to curse my mom, and then I really,
Can I know the reason why did you start with the room?
Do we what?
Like it is not like your own apartment, you just rent a room from another person.
Yeah.
Right? So what is the reason you rent from another person? Just single room, why not the whole apartment?
Oh, because the whole apartment gonna it takes 2,100 a month, I believe, and one room is just $720. That's why, because it's cheaper, way more cheaper.
So there are two things. One is that there is a restriction at your house, at your apartment. So you can't tolerate it anymore. And there is another one that landlord curse your family members. Which one bother you the most?
The curse. And right now, bother me the most is my maid. There is just one thing can vent my maid is to beat her up harshly, like very, very badly, and then I'm gonna be happy. But I cannot do that because I don't know, but people taught me America is very big deal.